Hello everyone and welcome to another episode of Chris's Awareness Knits. Today we're going to be talking about my first ever commission and I am just so excited to share that with you guys. But first let's talk about what the channel is. I talk about fiber arts, I talk about life here in Japan, I talk about all kinds of different things. I talk about my gym journey, my weight loss journey, talk about whatever comes to my head, but the main point of this channel is fiber arts, crochet, knitting. I'll even do some hand stitching occasionally. Yeah, so let me tell you all about my commission and how things are going with me right after the opening. Wow, I love that opening. It's all my favorite colors and it tells you a lot about me. If you actually look at it, it tells you all the countries that I've lived in, all the places that I've been, and all the things that I really love, like yarn, and I'm just so inspired by all the other people on all the other channels and what they're doing out there, and it's really amazing. But I'm so excited to tell you guys I have a commission. I have a commission for my little froggies. If you've been here before, you've seen my little froggies. I found the main pattern on Ravelry, and I just messed with the eyes a little bit and messed with the pooch, like how wide they are. So I believe the main pattern is a free pattern on Ravelry, and I just replaced, instead of using button eyes, I just gave them the like slit eye that frogs actually have, which I thought was really cute, and then I gave them a cute little caboose, a little bit more of a booty than the original pattern had. But I've been commissioned to make a large one and a small one, which is how I am planning to sell them on my website. So my client has asked, my first ever commission client, has asked for two colors, purple and blue. And can you see the purple? I don't know how to make you... Oh, you can see the purple a little bit there. See how purple it is? It's a lovely purpley, very thick one. So this is going to make the bigger frog. And then he asked for dark circles on the back, like a poison dart frog. And I think I can do that pretty easily. So I'm going to be doing some experimenting later and seeing how that goes. So yeah, this is the purple. Focus. Focus. It's purple. Purple, purple, purple. And then I'm going to make the smaller frog out of this much thinner blue. If you can tell, the blue has a bit of a shine to it, which I think is going to make a really cool poison dart frog. So yeah, that's what I'm going to be doing for the next week or so while I try to figure out how exactly I'm going to do that. So the other thing I wanted to tell you guys is the thing that I have been working on. I've been keeping kind of secret, kind of like mom, but I've been working on a skirt, and it is going to be a very, very, very wide skirt because I am doing it in rib stitch, but I'm doing it in rib stitch around, not up and down. So I'm doing it in rib stitch around, so it's going to fall like a pleat. And so I'm going to try to get the pleats as close to each other as possible around the waist area, which is going to mean that this will become like this size, which means that I need to put quite a lot of work to get that into like a pleat. And I think it's going to have a really, really cool effect. And I'm super excited about it, but I have not had any time to put towards this project. My current, everything. All right, let's start again. I am a teacher in Japan. The school year in Japan is from March to April. So it is not from June to, or from August to June, which means that it's the end of the school year. It is time for my students to pack up their things and head on to the next grade, which means that it's time for me to pack up my things and head on to a new grade as well. And I'm very excited because I'm going to be working with a different set of kids. You know, I've had the same kids for 9-10 months, and I think I've gotten them as far as I can get them. But I'm just busy at work doing all of the end of the year things like grading and making sure that everybody's finished all their tests, everybody's hit all their marks, everything is just the way it's supposed to be no matter what. Like, I'm so excited to let these kids move on and have them be in a new grade with a new teacher where they can have a totally different experience and, you know, bring what I taught them and then be taught by a totally new teacher and get all the things from that teacher that teacher has to offer. That's a great thing about having a different teacher every year, is you never know what that teacher has to offer. Like, I am very enthusiastic about language and language learning and the history of language and teaching English. But the next teacher might be passionate about math. They might be passionate about history. And as you go through the years, you might get a teacher that is passionate about a subject that you are also passionate about. And it's just so exciting to find out you're getting a new teacher and a new person and to learn a new person entirely. And I'm so excited for my students to do that. Absolutely, 100% dead excited. And I'm excited to get new students too, because it gives me a chance to meet new people, to try out some new techniques, to see if I can modify myself, if I can improve myself, if everything can go a little bit better than it went this year. And maybe it'll go a little bit better than it went last year. And everything should be going up because I'm focused on myself. I'm focused on reviewing my techniques. I'm focused on that. But we only have 2 weeks before the next school year. So between the time these kids walk out the door and the time the new kids walk in the door, it's only 2 weeks, which is asking a lot. But it'll be good. And one of those weeks is PDs, so I'll be spending it entirely in the classroom being taught by other teachers about best practices and how they teach and how they take control of a class and all those different things. So I'll be learning from them as well, which I'm very excited about. And yeah, next year should be great. This year was great. The year before was awesome. So next year should be awesome too. I'm super excited. But there's a lot of things I need to get done before the end of the year. Before those kids walk out the door, there's probably 10 or 12 major things that need to be completed before then. And I have 4 days. And I'm just, the stress, the overwhelmingness, the just, of the last couple of days of school as a teacher are just out of this world. So I probably won't get a chance to work on either of those projects until my stress meters go down. Or maybe it would be a good idea for me to work on those projects when my stress meters are high so that they could calm me down a little bit. Because today my stress meter was through the roof. Through the roof. Mondays are always difficult for me, but today my stress meter was through the roof. I had to go and I had to work out for an hour and a half to kind of relax and settle down and like get out of my anxious headspace. So yeah, that's what I've been doing. That's what I've been spending all my time with. I know I want to get out a video every Monday. Here in Japan, it's Monday right now. So I want to get out a video every Monday. I'm trying to be weekly. But I'm feeling like I don't really have that much to report after a single week. I feel like I need more time to work on stuff. But when it was the summer break and everything, I was able to make several videos at a time. So perhaps I need to make a few quick things and get videos ahead of time. I don't know. Maybe this making the video on the same day it's due, just like my kids do, is maybe not the best plan. But I hope that you enjoyed today's session of chatting with me and talking about what my plans are for the next little while and learning a little bit about the Japanese education system and what's going on over here. Thank you. Bye.